What's up, guys? It's Oblivious Gamer here. And well, we got some news about the game publisher Furyu? I never been able to pronounce them, but publisher Furyu has been teasing for a couple of days now a game that they're working on. They had a website with a countdown on it, and what we know is that this was a game called Project-TRITRI. It had people who had worked on games like Xenoblade, Trials of Mana, Octopath Traveler. Like, they got quite the repertoire of people working on this game. The developers were Three Rings, which I personally have never heard of them, but it seems they have been doing some works. Now, Project-TRITRI was supposed to be revealed on May 26th, if I'm not mistaken. At least that's what the countdown says. However, leaks happened because a retailer in Japan accidentally listed the game. And well, now we have a better idea what to expect. Now, before I continue, if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe. In this video, I will be talking about leaks, so if you want to wait for the actual announcement, make sure to, get off the video. This part is your warning, so if you want to continue, you have been warned. Okay, let's start. The game Project-TRITRI will actually be called Trinity Trigger. It's an action RPG that will launch for the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and Nintendo Switch on September 15th in Japan. No word on, of course, when will it come out to the West, but I think Nice America might be doing it, since I know Furyu has like a good relationship with them, but that's just me speculating. So far, the premise of the story is, the legend goes, long ago, the god of order and the gods of chaos fought for control of the world. Great weapons fell to the land, and the world began to collapse. Each god chose a proxy, a warrior of the gods, and it was decided that the winner would be determined by the battles between warriors. And so time passed. Cyan, a young man living a quiet life in a small village, one day learns that he's a warrior of chaos, chosen by the gods. Burdened with a cruel fate, he sets on a journey to fight against destiny, with Ares and Xanthis, who join him as if guided to him. Together, the three can change their fate, so it is believed. So the premise so far seems okay. It's a journey of a character who is a chosen one, and of course he decides to fight destiny itself. Typical for a lot of, fantasy games, so it could be something fun and interesting. Why not? Now, that's not all we know. Some of the key features also in the game were found out and described. So it seems the game is described as a classic isometric action game, but it would be modernized. I mean, based on the images that we see, you can see it's like an isometric style. So, okay. That's pretty interesting. It could be a nice take. And next, they mention something of discovery, which according to them, or according to the description, there's three concepts of discovery, which is discovery in battle. Fight in action-based battles by switching between a total of 8 weapon types using the ring change system. Victory is determined not only by finding the enemy's opening and circumstances, but also by using the weapons they are weakest against. Enjoy a battle style all your own by putting together your own combos, weapon upgrades, and effects. Then you have discovery on the field. With more than 60 area maps including lush forest, forest with glowing mushrooms, snowy mountain, deserts, ice, and fire with numerous treasure chests, cuttable weeds, breakable rocks, and path not obvious at first sight, dungeon exploration offers endless sense of discovery. Tons of diverse mechanics will ensure you not travel each map on a linear path. Finally, discovery in towns. There are plenty of discoveries to be made via the people you meet in towns. You may even uncover treasures by talking to them. To discover the truth of this world, it is essential to hear out the stories of these oppressed people. Even though these are called discoveries, it feels a lot of these elements are what we can expect from an RPG. I guess their whole point of calling it discovery for each element is to kind of highlight the freedom and how you will be discovering different elements, and it's not going to be repetitive. When they call it discovery a battle, they're like, we have 8 different weapon types, and you'll be able to use differently, and you'll be able to do your own combo, or do your own weapon upgrades. So that's why discovery of battle. Then, of course, discovery on the field, pretty obvious, because we have 60 area maps, and there's so much for you to explore. So of course, discovery, that's pretty obvious. Then discovering towns is just you talking to obviously different people in the town and finding out more about the game, the story, and maybe you'll be able to get quests and stuff. Now, as I mentioned, everything here feels like it's what we can expect from an RPG. I don't necessarily feel there with these discoveries. They're hinting us at something new. This is just based on what I'm reading and what I can see with the images and what I found out. I mean, having different areas to explore, going into towns, talking with individuals, like that's pretty common. I do think for me, what I like the most so far about this game is the art style. I feel it looks really good and it's up my alley with what I usually enjoy. I think they have done a fantastic job with the character designs. Now, where it is up in the airs though, is in the gameplay. Looking at these images, it looks okay-ish, but again, these being images, it makes it really hard to discern how the gameplay would be. Just because we don't know the flow of the combat, if it's fun, smooth. I don't feel we can judge gameplay based on the images. So it's a bit hard just looking at this. I mean, we don't have to wait much. I know there's going to be an incoming trailer sometime soon. I mean, the 26th probably they're going to release a trailer when they announce officially the game. So we will have a better idea there. Right now, for me, the art style is good. The premise is okay, like, it might be fun. The gameplay is where it's the biggest mystery, I would say, in the sense of like, just based on the images, it's not something that attracts me. Maybe it's gonna attract you just already on the images. For me, I want to see more. I want to see a trailer and see how everything will flow before I make a big decision if this is gonna be a game I really want to play or not. But yeah, I mean, as always, this is not just about me.
What are your thoughts, guys, on Trinity Trigger? Are you looking forward to the game, or at least seeing maybe the trailer that will probably come out when it's announced on the 26th? Feel free to leave your thoughts down below. This has been Oblivious Gamer, and I hope you'll have a wonderful day or night wherever you are.